Welcome back to Cosmoholics Anonymous. I am your favorite new mama and mama to be, Bougie Vintage, and today's video is a story time update. So as you know, a few weeks ago, I posted a story time about my sofa. My sofa that basically turned to shit because they sold me a lemon and a dream, okay? And I was very upset about my sofa. And I had a warranty for my sofa, and I went to the store with the warranty, and they're basically trying to give me some BS, and I wasn't having it, and so I had to pull the YouTube card, and I was trying to get my way, and I thought I was getting my way for the most part, but once again I realized I had got swindled because the price that the lady was giving me the sofa for was the price they had on the website, but not the price they had in store. So it was made to look like I was given a deal, but I was given the same deal that basically anybody would come in and get. Nonetheless, I had the amount that was on the original sofa applied to the new sofa, and then I just paid the difference. My whole thing was, I obviously didn't want to put money back into the establishment, but I needed a new sofa, so I was like, fuck it, whatever. It's better this way than going somewhere else and spending $4,000 on a camera. The camera keeps cutting out. It's driving me nuts. I don't know why. So, like I said, it made more sense to just pay the difference there than go to another store and spend $4,000 on a couch and not get any kind of discounts or have my warranty applied to it. Like, you know what I mean? So it was just a way to save money at the end of the day. So I ended up paying $2,035 for the new couch, and then the rest of the couch was basically paid for through the damage on the old couch with the warranty, and I also got delivery and all that good stuff included. Okay, cool. So we had a delivery date scheduled for January 26th. We were in the store on December 18th. December 18th is a day that we had gone into the store. The delivery was scheduled for the 26th. While we were sitting there basically processing everything, it was a new girl that was taking the order, or making the sale, because I don't know why the manager that I had originally been dealing with thought that she could just pass the damn sale on to the girl that she told us it was her third sale, and so she wasn't really used to everything, and she wasn't I guess savvy with the computer and stuff, and so there was actually somebody shadowing her that has some tenure in the company and that she could help her do the sale properly. So she had to do the sale, apply the discount, apply the warranty and all that, and then do the delivery. So the woman that was assisting her, she was like, "You guys live in Ottawa?" And we're like, "Yeah." And she's like, "We can probably get you to your couch sooner," because remember in that original video I did state that they only had 3 pieces of a 6 or 7 part sectional, which, why? Where are the other 3 pieces? Like, why would it ever be broken up where you only have 3 parts of a 6-7 part sectional? Like, it made no sense, but I wasn't gonna be Miss Detective and Inspector Gadget. Like, I was not going to be trying to figure that out in the store, so I just left it, and I said, "No, we're not going to take those 3 parts today. We're going to wait till you guys have it." And so the lady said they might be able to get it to us earlier, or they'll probably be able to get it to us earlier, and she'll call us and let us know. So I was cool with that. I said, okay, cool, that's totally fine. We'd love to get it earlier than the 26th of January. That's going into the new year, or that's in the new year, but if we can't, so be it. Whatever. We process the sale, everything's good. We go home. I come home. I tell my story on YouTube. I don't say what store it is, because I felt like I didn't need to. But if you were to search the Reddit stuff that I had put in, you would find out what store it was anyway. Nonetheless, a week before the 26th rolls around, and Shooter gets a phone call, and it's from the Brick, and they are asking us for $1,500. They said, "Hey, you have a delivery scheduled for the 26th, but you still owe us $1,500. We're like, "No, the fuck we don't." We don't owe you shit, okay? The $1,500 they were referring to was the the couch that is downstairs. And so I don't know why there was this error, but for whatever reason, they didn't do the paperwork properly. Surprise, surprise. And the $1,500 for that sofa, which was actually, it's like a exchange basically. So when they were coming to deliver the new sofa, they were supposed to pick up the old sofa so that the woman that I was dealing with could write it off at the end of the year, as she so put it. So he tells the girl, it's early, like he's asleep. He's like, what the hell? Like, he's delirious at that point. He's like, no, you guys, no, that's he said, no, that's the warranty. I don't owe you guys $1,500. That was covered already, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, okay, I'm going to have to look into this and give you a call back. Guess what happened? She didn't call back. So obviously, we're thinking she figured it out. No big deal. Nobody called us back to let us know anything else other than that, like if we need to come in, whatever. So because she never called back, and time's fast forwarding to the 26th, we're expecting to get our couch and we're excited. You know, we were expecting to get woken up out of bed because I believe the delivery was scheduled for morning. So we're waiting and we're expecting our couch to be delivered on the 26th. Bitch, ain't no couch, bitch. The couch was not coming. The couch was not on its way to the house. And so I actually woke up out of my sleep early and I'm like, let me call the brick and ask them what time my couch should be arriving, because I wasn't sure what time it was coming. I just knew the range of time that it would be coming, or that was supposed to be coming. So I call and I get this lady on the phone and I'm like, hi, I have a delivery scheduled for today. I just want to know what time it's coming. And she's like, okay, can I have your phone number? So I give her Shooter's phone number because that's who the file is under. Give her Shooter's phone number and she looks at the file. She's like, are you sure it's for today? I said, yes, the 26th. That's what we were told. We've been waiting for over a month. The 26th is the day that our couch is supposed to be delivered. She's like, I don't see anything here for the 26th. The earliest I can get your couch to you is the 31st. I said, bitch, what? I had to move my hair from over my ears because I thought I was not hearing clearly, okay? She said, ain't no delivery for the 26th. I said, no. Something's wrong here because my couch is supposed to be coming through my front door any minute. What are you talking about? And she's like, nope, there's no delivery scheduled for today. I'm like, oh, okay. All right, cool. I'm just going to email your manager and find out what the fuck is going on, because the last time I checked, my couch was supposed to be delivered on the 26th. So she's like, okay, that's fine. So I get off the phone with her and immediately I hop onto my cellular device and I email the woman that I had been initially dealing with. I said, hi. It's the 26th and our sectional was supposed to be delivered today. Last week, my husband received a call from your store stating that we had a delivery scheduled for the 26th, but that we still owed the $1,500. So he told her that was incorrect and she said she'll confirm and call him back. She never called back because she realized the $1,500 was our returned couch. Today I called the store to find out exactly what time the couch would be delivered, and I was informed that the couch will not be delivered today. I am coming in for the full refund, okay? Please inform your staff if you will not be there. Thank you, Sabrina. So I sent that text on January 26th at 12:14 p.m. She doesn't reply back to me until the next day at 10:46 a.m. She said, good morning, Sabrina. My apologies for all this confusion. As if we didn't have enough confusion to begin with, sister. She said, I apologize for all this confusion. I just came in and saw your email, ... I can definitely have it confirmed for the 31st of January if you are okay with that date. Guess what, bitch? I'm not okay with that date. You wanna know why? Because I was told the 26th on the 18th, and that's what we're sticking to. Ain't no 31st, bitch. You better just run me back my funds. So She said, I will talk to Emily to see what happened, as it seems she was not aware that we are picking up the damaged sectional from your house. At this point, I was annoyed because I'm like, why are they trying to put it on poor little Emily, 3-sale Emily? Emily ain't got shit to do with anything. There was an older woman there that was helping her process the order. I saw everything on the computer screen. I double checked everything on the computer screen. Everything was there in the proper order, including the warranty switch out pickup couch situation. Okay, all that was there when I had left the store that day on the 18th, so there was no excuse for my couch to not be delivered on the 26th. Okay? If Emily was sitting there by herself processing the order, I could understand. The bitch knew, you know? She's new. But she wasn't by herself. There was an older woman there that was helping her do the entire thing, and told us out of her own mouth that she would try to get us our couch earlier than the 26th. But the issue with the couch was that they just didn't have it in stock in the back of the store. Otherwise, we would have had it that same week. I will talk to Emily to see what happened, as it seems she was not aware that we are picking up the damaged sectional from your house. Again, I do apologize for all this miscommunication. Let me know if you are willing to give us another chance. Get it out for you, as the earliest day I currently have is Thursday the 31st. I was not willing to wait another however many days for my sofa. If you tell me something, bitch, you better stick to it, because that's how I am. If I tell you something, I'm going to stick to it. I'm not going to give you the runaround and like, oh, I got it for you this week, that week. No, bye. So I don't respond to the email because I already told you in the first email I'm coming into the store to pick up my muntie. So there's no reason for you to be emailing me talking about I'm sorry and we'll have it for the 31st. No, I already told you what it was, boo-boo. I already told you I was coming in to get my money back. So there's no need for you to tell me about if. Ain't no ifs. So she emails me again when I didn't respond. And that was the same day, but at 4:15 p.m. She said, hello, I have confirmed it for the 31st. If this doesn't work for you, please let me know by no later than tomorrow so I can change it. Oh, so now you guys are rushing me to answer you? Bitch, you took a whole day to reply to me. I can't take a whole day to reply to you. Who the fuck do you think you are? I was so freaking pissed. Like, you guys have no idea. I was so mad. Keep in mind I'm pregnant, so I'm a little bit more emotional than I should be. But that's beyond the point. She sends me like a screenshot of everything, basically showing me that like she processed it and it's gonna happen on the 31st. Bitch, I told you I am coming to get my money back. I don't want your janky ass couch. I want my $2,000 back, and then I'm gonna take the rest of the money and I'm gonna use it in the damn store, and that's that on that. Like, and y'all can come pick up your little shitty ass couch at my house. Period. So that's where my head was at. So when she sent me that email, I was like, oh, so you guys think that you guys are gonna run me? Like, you guys think that you guys are gonna boss me? No, never in a million fucking years. So I said, no. I didn't even answer this. I didn't even talk about no ha-ha-nadi this time. I said, no. I would like a refund. I already told you that I would be coming in to process the refund. I don't understand why you would confirm anything without speaking to me or my husband. I will collect my refund for the new sofa and use our store credit for the original couch on something else in the store. This is ridiculous. It was confirmed for the 26th on December 18th. That is over a month ago. A week ago, someone called to reconfirm, and in that same breath have the nerve to tell us that we still owed $1,500 before delivery. And then on top of that, no one called us to say the couch would not be delivered today. Like, seriously, imagine thinking you have a delivery coming and it doesn't show up, or you call to confirm what time it's coming and they tell you ain't no delivery. You wouldn't be pissed? Okay. So I said the runaround is real and we're not interested in it. Thank you. And you know what? When I left the store that day on the 18th, I had a feeling this was gonna go wrong. But I was just giving it the benefit of the doubt, and I was just trying to keep positive, and you know, but child, I can't. She emails me back and she said, I will go ahead and cancel both, period. Thank you. When she said that, I didn't respond to her because I didn't want anything else in writing. That's number one. Number two, I wasn't sure what she meant I will cancel both. Because I wasn't sure if she meant she will cancel the delivery and the pickup. If she was saying she'll cancel the sale of the couch and my warranty. Like, I wasn't sure what she was saying, and I didn't want her to email me back and tell me anything that I didn't want to hear. So I just left it alone, and when Shooter was off the next day, we decided that we'd go in to the store and handle business, okay? So let me talk about that real quick, because I was very upset. I've never been so frustrated in an establishment in my entire life, okay? My natural born life ever. You guys do not understand. They had me hot and ready like Little Caesars, bitch. I was pissed, okay? They're lucky I'm not ratchet and ghetto and flipped everything over in that damn store. They're freaking lucky they didn't have to call the damn police on me, okay? That's all I know. What happened when we got to the store was we went to the customer service desk and we asked to speak directly to Hanadi, which is the woman that was supposed to be handling the situation. That's the woman I was emailing. That's who I've been in contact with. That's who, if she had processed the order her fucking self, we would never have been in this situation to begin with. They would have had their little $2,000 and everything would be honky-dory. But that's not what happened. So we get to the store and there's a woman there, and I approach the customer service desk and I tell her, hello, hi. I don't know if your manager informed you or not, but I'm here to collect my refund because of this, this, and this. So I tell her, I give her the phone number so that she can find the file, and she locates the file, and for whatever reason, she's confused, bitch. Like, confused. I had to repeat to her the situation over 90 times. I was like, why do I have to keep telling her the same thing? I said, listen, I was supposed to get a couch delivered and one was supposed to be picked up. There was a trade-off happening, okay? I paid $2,000 for the couch, and the rest of the money for the couch came from the warranty that I had with the other sofa. And she's looking at me like, huh? What? She's confused, like, and I'm just like, so she prints out the thing and she's showing it to me and she's telling me there's nothing here that states that there was a warranty trade or that there was going to be a pickup. There's nothing here that says that. And I see that you paid $2,035, and I said, how will you do the math, okay? Because $2,035 plus the $1,500 is what the total of the other couch would be, okay? That's what we're gonna do. Because how could I have this couch, or why would I only have paid that amount for the couch? It doesn't make any sense. So how about you do the math? They were gonna pick up the couch. So she's confused, and she's like, this conversation literally went on for, I'm gonna say, 30 minutes. And she was just so confused and didn't know what the fuck was going on. And nobody's coming to rescue her, help her, explain it further. Nobody's coming, and I'm getting so pissed. I must have closed and opened my purse 42 times, girl. I was so pissed. I was just like, listen, okay, here's the text messages. So I show her the, not text messages, emails. So I show her the emails between myself and her manager. And that's basically when she was like, okay, so we're going to process the refund for you, but I don't know about the warranty, like it's gonna have to be redone and blah blah blah. And I'm like, I don't care, just give me back my money and we'll deal with that after. So she processes the refund. As soon as she finishes it, I check my bank statement and it's in there right away. Great, I got my money back. Conveniently, Miss Hanadi was not in the store, and I was like, well, I ain't going nowhere till she gets here, because I knew she was going to be in. They said she's in, but she just stepped out for a little bit. So I was willing to wait, honey, because I got time, I got time today, So I decided that I would sit and wait for her. And when she came, Shooter was actually standing over there with Salem, and so I thought Shooter had said something to her first. When I approached this woman, bitch had a whole ass attitude with me. I said, what is going on? She was like, giving me cold shoulder. Like, she was not happy, honey. And I was like, is this bitch serious? Like, bitch, be a manager. We weren't friends, bitch. This was business. This was a business transaction. You don't need to have an attitude with me. I am not the 1, 2, or the 3. Okay? So, I feel her vibe, and I'm like, her vibe is so off, because I wasn't approaching her in a way that I'm mad at her. I'm approaching her in a way like, what how we gonna solve this, okay? So, I approached her thinking that Shooter had already said something to her, because Shooter was the one that called me over to say, hey, she's back in. So she basically was like, what? Like, she didn't say what. She's like looking at me like, why are you here? And so I'm like to her, well, we processed the refund, and I guess now I have to pick something else in the store to the thing. And so she shouldn't act like I'm not going to get the warranty coverage now. Like, I don't get to choose something else in the store to replace my sofa. And I'm like looking at her like, is this bitch for real? You don't want to play with me today. You don't want to play these games with me today, okay? Because I'm not in the mood. So she's basically making it hard for me and telling me we're going to have to redo the whole reselection thing. I said, yeah, that's why we're here. And so she's telling me that she has to redo the paperwork. And I'm like, that's totally fine. We're going to select something else. And do the trade-off that way. So at this point, I'm only doing the trade-off. I'm not paying any differences. I'm just gonna take my warranty amount and use it in the store as to its full potential, because it doesn't make any sense for me to put any more money back into your establishment, period. You guys suck ass. Like, no, okay? I'm gonna take my ass somewhere else. I'm gonna take my ass to Lazy Boy. I'm gonna take my ass to Last Man's Bad Boy Girl, wherever, honey. But it ain't gonna be the Brick. Tell you that. It ain't gonna be Mr. Leon's, okay? Because Leon's and the Brick are the same company. If you didn't know, now you know. I'm talking to her, and she has this full-blown attitude, and she's talking to me. And she's like, and you know what? Your email was very unpleasant. And I was like, unpleasant? Unpleasant? No, I didn't say that. But I was just like, I said to her, you know what? I apologize if it came off a little abrasive. But I was very frustrated. And hear this girl talking about, you know, miscommunications happen, confusion happens. Bitch, no. No, you guys know what the situation is. You know that I was already frustrated coming in here. I had to put up a stink to even get what I freaking deserved. So why the hell would I not be frustrated when my couch was supposed to be delivered on the day? Like, she was basically telling me that I'm overreacting and that I don't have the right to be mad that my couch wasn't going to be delivered. That was pissing me off even more, but I'm keeping my cool, because at the end of the day, I was still trying to make sure that I'm able to use my warranty in the store. So she has an attitude, like I said, telling me my email was unpleasant. I apologize, even though I should not have. See, that's the Taurus in me, honey. That is the Taurus in me. I apologized, even though I didn't even feel my email was unpleasant. She was basically telling me, she's like, you don't know what I'm not understanding. I never said, I don't know what you didn't understand. Those words never left my fingertips, bitch. I did not type that. Okay? That's not what I said. So obviously when she read that email, she took it to heart. Okay, like we were BFFs for life. But that's not my business. My business was receiving my sofa that I paid money for, and I didn't get it. So cancel that hoe. And that's why they're really mad. They're mad that they had a sale and now they don't. Ain't no commission, bitch. Ain't nothing for none of y'all motherfuckers but a video on YouTube telling people not to shop at the Brick that's on Cyrville Road, bitch. That's it. Period. So yeah, like I said, she's there pissed off about the email that I sent. I apologized because, you know, I'm pregnant and in my feelings, and I wanted my fucking sofa, and I didn't get my sofa. So, you know, it was worse than the baked potato incident. It gets worse than this, by the way. This is not even the worst part of it. She says she's gonna handle paperwork. She gives me a sales rep to handle me doing a reselection in the store. So the sales rep comes along, This woman goes to the back to reprocess the reselection. When we were standing face to face, she didn't tell me, okay, because you guys are not picking another sofa, the reselection's not going to work the same way. You're going to have to keep your sofa as is, blah, 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 blah. When we were standing face to face, she didn't tell me that. She waited until I went off with the sales rep, picked something, then came back and told me that I can't have that. Girl. So, like I said, the sales rep came along and he brought me over to the electronics department because I told him I was just going to get a television, and the reason I wanted to get a TV was because I knew I could sell it. That way I will end up benefiting because I'm going to get a brand new freaking 70-inch television. I'll sell it, I'll get the money for it, and then I'll put it towards a couch at a different store. It's genius, right? Because we didn't need a new TV. We just got a new TV last year. So, of course, this is mine and Shooter's genius plan. This is the plan we discussed all along. And even in the email, I told her that I would reselect an electronic. I think I even specifically told her TV. And at that point, she still never even said anything. But that's neither here nor there. Like I said, I head over to the electronics department with the sales rep. And we pick a television that was basically the same price or a little bit less than our warranty, and I don't know if I was gonna have to pay a difference or not, but it wasn't a lot. It wasn't gonna be $2,000. Oh, so I thought, okay, it was only supposed to be like, say, $200. I have no idea what is going on with my camera today, but it's really driving me crazy. What was I saying? So yeah, so I'm thinking, like, if I had to pay any different amount, it would just be like $200, not a big deal, because at the end of the day, it's basically a trade-in for my sofa, so whatever. So he picks the TV, well, we pick the TV, we go to the sales rep's computer, he's making sure it's in stock and stuff, and he tells us, like, it's in stock, so we're not gonna have to wait like a long period of time for it. It's gonna be shipped out basically immediately, and we'll get it within the next couple days. And so we're like, perfect. So he's like, all right, we're gonna process it. I'm gonna bring you back over there, and then blah, blah, blah. So we go and we sit down at the actual sale computers where you pay and stuff. And so I'm sitting there. He is telling me, okay, the TV's this much, this is your trade-in, blah, blah, blah. Let me go get the paperwork from my manager. So he goes to get the paperwork from the manager about the trade-in and the sofa pickup and all that stuff. He goes and he gets the paperwork from her, and he comes back and he's like, okay, so, or he made like one of those things, and I was just like, and he could feel the energy I was putting out, because I was like this close. As I was saying, I was this close to blowing a motherfucking gasket in that place, okay? So he feels my energy or whatever, and he basically asked me to not bite his head off. But he comes back and tells me that the warranty now is gonna have to be only 70% of the couch. We have to keep our couch as is. They'll not be picking it up. And that's basically the rule if I'm not going to reselect a sofa and I'm going to get a television instead. We already walked around the store and saw that the cheapest sofa in there is over the price that we paid for the couch that we have downstairs. Not only that, but all them fucking couches in there were ugly. Like, they were all ugly, and I'm not buying an ugly couch. I'm just not gonna do it. You know? So at that point I was annoyed, but me and Shooter and Salem walked around the store again to see what we decided we were gonna do. I sit there in the store and I contemplate, and I'm like, there's no couch in this store that I want. Clearly they're forcing my hand, because they're basically trying to force me into buying a new sofa. by telling me that my warranty is only valid for a full warranty or full refund or exchange if I pick another couch. That was never disclosed at the beginning, which was the problem we had in the first place. Y'all don't disclose these things in the beginning. Even when we were at his computer and he was checking to see if they had the TV in stock, that's information that he should have known off rip. He's a sales rep. He should know to be able to tell me, like, you know what, if you guys had a sofa, which we explained the whole thing to him already, and he was kind of like that guy in the store that he kind of talks shit about about the store. He's like, yeah, he's like, when you're dealing with me, you're not gonna deal with any of that. Like, he had that kind of attitude. And so when I'm telling him that I want a TV and trade to the couch, and he's scheduling the couch for pickup, and we talked about the couch getting picked up when the TV gets dropped off. We talked about this. He should have been able to tell me, like, well, usually when we do trade-ins like this, it's furniture for furniture. It can't be furniture for electronic or appliance. And like I said, that's information that he should have known to tell me before we got to the back, so I would not have been so pissed when he came back and told me, because obviously Shorty was still upset about the email I sent, so she's now trying to make it hard for me. Like I said, forces my hand. And so, like I said, I did not want another sofa from there, because all the sofas that look decent were way more expensive, and I was not about to give them another chance with another $2,000 out of my pocket when they fucked up already. Like, I'm just not gonna do it. I'm not giving you the 3 chances, boo-boo, okay? Y'all lucky y'all even got 2. So, Elam just got out the bathtub, and she does not want to get dressed. My mom's struggling in there. So I'm sitting on one of the couches in the store, and me and Shooter are talking. We're like, okay, fuck it, let's just bite the bullet, and they're gonna give us 70% off of the TV, and I'll pay the difference of the 70%, which was, I think it was about $400. And so obviously I don't want to put money back in, but I was trying to weigh my options, and it's either that or we leave with nothing at that point. So I'm just like, okay, fuck it, I'll just put the $400. It doesn't matter. It's not $2,000, you know? It's only $400, not a big deal. So we discuss it, and we're like, okay, we'll do that instead and move on with our lives. If only it was so simple, you guys. If only it was so fucking simple. So we decide on the TV. So we tell the guy, he's like, all right, cool. TV 70% off, I'm gonna pay the difference, and that's obviously including taxes, and we're gonna go home, and that's the end of that. We go back to the sales computer now, and he basically starts to process everything, and he's like, okay, do you want to talk about warranties or not, because I already know how you feel about them. And I was like, it's an electronic, I have to get a warranty for it, because I wasn't just selling it to anybody, I was going to sell it to my mom because she wanted a new TV. So it was just going to work out full circle, okay? I was obviously not going to not get the warranty, because had I purchased a TV and it arrived and it was janky, girl, we was going to have some issues, and I was like, no. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to get a warranty. It doesn't make sense to not get a warranty. So he goes and gets this little warranty book to show me the different warranties they have. There's 2 warranties for me to pick from. There were 2 warranties that I could have chosen, or 2 different warranties to pick from. So he tells me both warranties and how they kind of work and how long they are, and then he tells me the price of each. Bitch. Why was the price of the warranty more than the difference that I was going to be paying for the television itself? Do you know how frustrated I was? So now I'm shaking, okay? I'm literally shaking. At this point, I'm frustrated that my couch didn't get delivered. I'm frustrated that the woman had an attitude with me in the store. I have my sunglasses on this whole entire time, you guys, you know. So if I had come and did the video that day, it would have been full-blown rant. They were forcing my hand, trying to make me purchase a new couch so that they could still have a sale and not just have one shitty exchange. And I just felt in my spirit that they were really trying to fuck with me. And I was so mad, you guys. Like, I had smoke blowing out my ears. He tells me the total that I would have to pay, and I believe it was $1,400, and I couldn't believe my fucking ears. I'm like, so with the warranty and the difference and the tax and whatever else, what is the total that I'm paying today? Keep in mind that I have 70% off of this television. 70%. The fact of the matter is, the total he gave me was over $1,000, and it was going to be more than what we had off. It was more than the 70%. It didn't make any sense to me. I was like, are you kidding me? So you're telling me today out of pocket I'm gonna pay $1,400 when I came here with a $1,500 friggin' warranty exchange thingy, a $1,500 store credit, and now you're telling me that I'm gonna have to pay more than the store credit? I got up, Shooter standing there with Salem. I got up, I grabbed my bag, and I walked to the front of the store, and I called my mom, and I'm flipping shit on the phone. I am flipping shit. I have tears rolling down my face, okay? I was so pissed, you guys. I was crying. I had never been in a store before and been brought to tears. I can't even express to you how frustrated I was. All I can tell you was that there was a whole lot of egg down this face, okay? Tears upon tears, and I'm yelling and I'm cussing and I'm saying words that nobody should say to their mama, and I'm telling my mom what's happening in the store, and she's like, are you serious? Are you serious? And I'm like, listen, Mom, I'm flipping shit right now. Like, I'm pissed. I said, they're scammers. I'm going off on the phone, and my mom's trying to calm me down, but bitch, it's not working because they are really trying it in this friggin' store today. So I'm pissed. I'm in the lobby. I'm like in between two glass doors. So I'm not in the store cussing. I'm like in between the outside door and the inside door. So they might have been able to hear me, but I'm not sure. So I'm super duper frustrated. I told Shooter to do whatever the fuck he wants to do. Okay? So Shooter, I guess, continues talking to the guy to find out, I don't know what the hell he was talking to the guy for to find out. I gave him the go ahead to do whatever the fuck he wanted to do. I just knew that I wasn't going to personally be dealing with them anymore, and that I had enough. Like, that was just my final straw. I didn't care about the warranty at that point. I didn't care about the couch. I didn't care about anything. I was just done. Like I said, I had stormed out and walked away. And then once I told my mom I'd call her back. So I get off the phone with my mom and I walk back towards where Shooter was. And Shooter was actually walking towards me at the time. He was coming to get me or look for me. I don't know what conversation he had with the guy once I had walked off, but I guess he was coming to tell me a different amount, and it was still way too much because I seriously was not, like, $200 to like $400. Okay, fine, I'll pay the difference and put it back, whatever, I don't care, but you're not going to get me, you're not going to get another $1,000 out of me. Are you crazy? Are you kidding me? So Shooter comes back and he tells me this is what the guy is saying, and I'm like, no, let's go, let's go. I don't have time for this, let's go. And so once again, we head to the car. At this point, when Shooter tells me that, I just start flipping shit in the store and I'm cussing. I said, they're fucking scammers! And I'm yelling in the middle of the store, and I did not care. Like, I was just going off. I'm like, they're fucking scammers. How is it that I have a friggin' store credit and you're telling me that I'm gonna have to spend more money than the fucking store credit is offering me? That makes no fucking sense. I'm going off, like, off. I was seeing red, you guys. You could not talk to me. You could not talk to me. You couldn't say dick to me, okay? So I'm losing my shit in the store, and I didn't care. As I'm losing my shit as I'm walking out. I see the sales reps and they're looking at me, and I don't give a fuck. So we leave, and we're sitting in the car, and Shooter's like, so what are we gonna do? Because we have a store credit here, like, what do you, like, what are we gonna do? We don't just give that, like, let them have it. And I said, I know, because that's what they want. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to push me to that point where I'm just like, fuck it, so that they don't have to give me anything. Because at the end of the day, it's like, we paid $1,500 for the sofa. Yeah, the sofa fell apart, whatever. But now, instead of giving us what we actually want, they're going to give us 70% of the money that we paid for the couch, which is a good chunk of money, and we can use it on anything in the store. Okay, girl, you can buy a new refrigerator. Okay, like anything in the store, which is actually funny because we have a French door fridge, but we can't fit it in the house, and I hate the white fridge because it's stainless steel. It's like so, like, you know, but it does not fit in here. Okay. That's neither here nor there. So fuck, I'm not going back inside because I've had it up to here. Okay, up to here. So I'm not going back inside, but you can go and deal with it. He's like, yo, fuck it, let's get a microwave, because we hate the microwave that was at our house before. We hated it. So she was like, fuck it, let's just get a microwave and call it a day, like whatever. So he goes back inside and he walks up to the guy, the sales guy, and the sales guy pulls him to the side. He's like, and the sales guy's like, you're not gonna let the brick take $1,000 of your money. Like, come on, dude. Like, you know. So he has this little talk with him, and she was like, yeah, no, so we want to get a microwave. And so the guy said, listen, you got to use up the whole entire amount. Like, don't just use a little bit of the money, use it all. So Shooter's messaging me from inside the brick, and he's telling me, okay, and I'm like, I'm on the website now trying to pick stuff. We needed a new lamp for the living room, and I was going to buy it at Canadian Tire. Was it Canadian Tire? I was going to buy it at Home Depot. But I was like, well, we got a store credit here. We got to use up the store credit. So he picked a microwave, and then I picked a lamp on the website. The lamp was like $300, and then I picked the stupidest. I was scrolling down like the electronics to see like what we could squeeze in, and so one of the electronics was like one of those at-home speaker things that you would use like Google Home for, or that you would use with like Google Home or like Alexa, whatever, one of those items, but it was like LG. And so I picked that, but then I kept scrolling and I saw a little TV, and the TV was a smart TV, and my mom really wanted a new TV. So I'm like, oh shit, just get this TV, because it was only $500. And so I'm like, oh, that's good. And it was a good size too. I sent him both, and I told him to get the TV for my mom and just pay like the difference if there was a difference, like a $200 difference. But he wasn't getting my text messages because the service in the area is shitty. And I'm with Virgin, but he's with Win, and so he wasn't getting all the text messages that I was sending. So he got the speaker and he got the TV, but then he thought I was saying to get both, and he was saying the warranty doesn't cover both. But Salem was in the car and she was freaking out and she wanted to watch her show, so I put on Masha and the Bear for her. And so when Shooter was texting me back to tell me like whatever he was telling me about the speaker thing, he didn't realize I was saying to not get the speaker and to only get the TV. And so he was telling me that it wasn't enough money in the warranty to use up with the TV. And so then I didn't know that. So I'm expecting him to come back to the car with only good news. Shooter comes back to the car after processing this whole entire warranty fiasco, and Shooter tells me, okay, I got the lamp, I got the microwave, and I got the speaker. And I was like, you didn't get the TV? And he's like, there's only like $100 left. Well, how was I supposed to get the TV? And I'm like, I told you to not get the speaker. So he's like, I didn't see that. So I show him my text messages. He's like, oh my god, I never got any of those. And so there was just another miscommunication, girl. There's a miscommunication between Shooter and I, and so we didn't end up getting the freaking TV. Not a big deal, whatever. But the speaker thing, I was like to Shooter, please give that thing away on Shooter's Kitchen, because I am not gonna be using that in my house. The government's listening to me already too much, okay? Like last night, we were in bed and I was trying to take the boogers out of Salem's nose, and we're talking about boogers, and I'm getting an ad for like a little snot sucker from friggin' Babies R Us. Like, no, No, we're not gonna do this. I don't need Alexa listening in on my private conversations. It's just like when me and my mom were downstairs one day watching TV, or we were watching something on the Xbox, and at the time Shooter had Cortana hooked up, and me and my mom were talking about, it was drug related. I don't know if we were talking about Narcos or what we were talking about, but Cortana comes up, would you like for me to search cocaine? Like, and we were like, bitch, what? No, so I had to turn Cortana off. Like, I don't want anything like that in my house. I think it's crazy that people are using Alexa. Like, I ain't trying to have nobody spying on me, bitch. They spy on me enough with my damn cell phone. I was like, give it away on Shooter's Kitchen, so there might be a giveaway for y'all soon on Shooter's Kitchen. But, that's basically how we ended up not getting a new couch. So now I still have to find a new couch that we are in love with, and that's gonna last, obviously. And I also have to get rid of the old couch. But we still got 70% of the money back from the old couch, and you can't beat that. Because as much as they tried to force my fucking hand, they were not able to. They were not gonna get another fucking penny out of me, and that was the end of that. But it was an emotional roller coaster, and I don't want anything to do with the mother effing brick ever again. The brick is canceled. They can suck my dick, and yeah. In the comment section below, I guess share with me a time a store had you fucked up and that you had to flip shit in the store. That you left the store crying tears, girl. It was so much worse than the baked potato. Like, if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. But if you don't, then girl, bye. But oh my gosh, I've never been so frustrated in my life. Like, actually, all the comments that were posted on Reddit about the brick, accuracy.com, okay? So accurate. Like, they're such a shitty company. I can't even get over it. Like, doo-doo, poo-poo, booty, juice, period. Like, I don't know why anybody would even deal with them. I don't understand. And then the people that were in my comments in the last video talking, like, they were like, it has to be the brick, it has to be this store, it has to be that store. And I wasn't answering not one of them, but I am today. I sure am today. Bye, brick. See you never. Anyway, you guys, I love you all, and I'll definitely see you in the next one.